Hello, everybody. Gareth here from Paris Technologies, and we're talking about OLAP technology again today. And, if anybody follows me, I love sport, especially rugby, and I think we can learn a lot from sport and use that in business. Now, here I just want to show you how you can use our technology to do something that potentially is a little bit tricky if you're only going to use Excel. So what have we got here? The thing that I'm trying to analyze, who's the most successful team in Rugby World Cup history. And I've got a nice little filter here. I can go right back down to the very first World Cup and say, okay, well, let's go back and say, well, who won that? New Zealand. Who came second? France. Who came third? Wales. And the rest of the teams. And if I just allocate some points here, and I allocate them inside of OLAP technology, the cube technology, and you'll see there's no formulas in any of this. In fact, none of this data actually lives in Excel. It's all living inside of that cube. I can delete it. And as soon as I ask for it back, it just bounces back. It's really powerful and useful. Now, nice thing about it, though, is I've got it for every year. So I've got who won, and I'm allocating the points. We all remember 1995, where South Africa returned to the world scene for the first time and won in that famous final at Ellis Park with a Joel Scransky drop goal in the last minute against New Zealand. And if I keep allocating these points for everybody, for all the World Cups, I can eventually get to the total and say, well, let's add up all these points. And that should tell me who's the most successful team in World Cup history. And I've got this great audit trail that I can look at any time I want. And when I do that, what do I find? Well, I find that New Zealand has qualified for 9 World Cups and won 3. And they have a second and third and fourth, and I've given them 43 points. South Africa is qualified for 7 and won 3. And I've allocated them 42 points, and Australia has won 2, come second twice, and has 37 points. Then you've got England and France, and then pretty much no one else. So I think, and that's super interesting. Basically, those are the most successful teams in World Cup history done here with OLAP technology.